Hello everyone, welcome back to Learning Lane, the channel where learning becomes simple, clear, and interesting. Today's topic is something many people wonder about: what is the difference between a sea and an ocean? We often use these words interchangeably, but in reality, seas and oceans are quite different in size, depth, location, and even in how they affect climate and marine life. So let's dive in and understand this fascinating topic in a clear and simple way. First, let's understand what an ocean is. Oceans are the largest bodies of salt water on Earth, and they cover about 71% of the planet's surface. There are 5 major oceans: the Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Southern Ocean, and Arctic Ocean. Among them, the Pacific Ocean is the largest and deepest. Oceans are extremely deep, with average depths of about 3,700 meters, and they play a major role in controlling Earth's climate, weather patterns, and oxygen production. Oceans also contain vast ecosystems and are home to millions of marine species, including whales, sharks, coral reefs, and microscopic organisms that produce much of the oxygen we breathe. Now let's talk about seas. A sea is also a large body of salt water, but it is smaller than an ocean and is usually partially enclosed by land. Seas are often found along the edges of oceans and are connected to them. Examples include the Mediterranean Sea, Arabian Sea, Red Sea, Black Sea, and Caribbean Sea. Because seas are closer to land, they are usually shallower than oceans and more influenced by rivers, weather, and human activities. This means seas often have higher nutrient levels, making them rich in marine life and important for fishing and trade. Now let's clearly understand the key differences between seas and oceans. The first difference is size. Oceans are massive and continuous bodies of water that stretch across continents, while seas are much smaller and often enclosed by land. The second difference is depth. Oceans are much deeper than seas. For example, the deepest point on Earth, the Mariana Trench, is located in the Pacific Ocean and is over 11,000 meters deep, while most seas are only a few hundred meters deep. The third difference is location. Oceans lie between continents, whereas seas are usually found where land and ocean meet. Another difference is salinity, or salt content. Seas often have slightly higher or varying salinity levels because of river water, evaporation, and limited water exchange with oceans. Let's look at an easy example to understand this better. Think of the Atlantic Ocean as a giant water body. Connected to it is the Mediterranean Sea, which is smaller and surrounded by land on most sides. While both contain salt water and marine life, the ocean is deeper, larger, and affects global weather systems, whereas the sea mainly affects nearby regions and coastlines. In simple words, all seas are connected to oceans, but not all oceans have seas. Both seas and oceans are extremely important for life on Earth. Oceans regulate temperature, produce oxygen, support global trade routes, and maintain biodiversity. Seas provide food, livelihoods, tourism, and act as natural harbors for ships. However, both are facing threats such as pollution, overfishing, climate change, and rising sea levels, making it essential for us to protect and preserve these valuable water bodies for future generations. So to summarize, oceans are the largest and deepest bodies of salt water on Earth, while seas are smaller parts of oceans that are usually surrounded by land. Oceans influence the entire planet, while seas mostly affect regional environments. Understanding this difference helps us appreciate how our planet's water systems work together to support life. Thank you for watching Learning Lane. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more easy and interesting educational videos. Until next time, keep learning, keep exploring, and stay curious with Learning Lane.